Hey, Jared, I'm making you the host right now.
Okay.
You want to change the host to Jared Olszewski? Yes. So now you'll have to be the one that admits everybody, though.
All right.
I had hoped that I would be able to do that, but no.
Well, here we go. We'll keep them coming.
So I'm going to go ahead and mute myself, Jared, and let you have at it.
Okay. It does say that you're recording.
Yes, we are recording. I don't know about these other spots, so our ladies just got here with their computer, so we'll be getting that started here soon
Okay.
for them to log on. So I'm glad we are all going already. We got starting to get a big group, it looks like. So
That's good.
So I'll go help them get on and we'll go from there.
Wonderful.
It's probably best if I do mute my computer so we don't hear all the other stuff going on in the background too, huh?
All right. Yeah, that'll probably be best.
Hey, Jared.
Scott, how are you?
I'm pretty good. I'm glad that I'm coming through. Got all my settings right, so that's good. Every time I get on one of these calls, I usually have switched platforms, between Zoom or Teams or some other thing, and it fouls up my microphone every single time, so I have to fix it every time. So I'm always pleased when it comes through on the first try.
Well, since you're presenting the lion's share.
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be important.
Glad it's working too.
This time. Yeah.
You got Dana. There's the big boss coming in.
He's never been the roundtable commissioner.
All
You
right.
want me to unmute, Jared?
Just want to make sure that we got your,
Oh, I don't hear you.
Jason Sayre.
all right.
Yeah.
Sir, Jason Sayre from Fremont area.
Okay.
Was
Well, I hear you, so it must be on Dana's side.
exactly why.
Yeah. Right on.
Here tonight or?
All right. Well, all right. We'll see when she can start hearing us. And hey, Alan, how are you? Oh, go ahead and have you unmute. See you chatting.
There we go. Good to see you.
So, well,
I
it's
was trying to figure out whether I wanted a blue background or the gray one like you got. So
well, I added the QR code for the handouts to mine tonight. So hopefully, don't take a picture of me. Just hold your camera up there and see if it'll take you to the handouts. So, but I'll also put it in the chat too. So.
All right, Jared, we have Dana with her computer up and running, and I'm assuming Scott has his all ready to go for the Scouts BSA part, right?
Yeah, we could hear Dana. She said she couldn't hear us. Or you heard, is she able to hear us now?
I think so. I'll run back in the other room and check.
Okay.
I can hear you just fine, but when I'm on mute, I can't hear you. I mean, when I'm my speaker is off, I can't hear you. You can't hear me. Anyways, whatever. I can hear you just fine.
We can hear each other. That's good.
Yes.
All right, Jared, I think I've done all the damage I can do, so I'm stepping back until I hear my name again. If you need me to try to do anything, I'll see what I can do.
All right. Thanks, Jason.
Thanks, Jared. You're awesome.
Hey Jared, quick question.
Yeah.
The handout files that I sent you yesterday, how are we distributing those?
That QR code that's right over my shoulder
Okay.
will go to the Google Drive, and then people can download all the handouts there. I'll also put the link in the chat once we have people, everybody, we get started. So
Jared, just so you know, the QR code works well on your screen when it's big. When it's little in a group listing, it doesn't work very well.
Okay. So
So when
might just have
when
to
you're speaking and you're in the end, way I've got mine situated, the speaker gets an individual big picture, and that makes the QR code work well.
all right. Well, unfortunately, I got to go through some announcements, so there'll be plenty of time to see this up and big. So 'cause if I turn off my camera, QR code goes away. So
Yes, it does.
I guess I could replace my profile with the QR code, and that might just work.
Jared, did you get my flyer for venturing?
I
I sent it like 45 minutes ago.
okay, good. I just got it. So
Okay, thank you.
now everybody's starting to join. That must be the 2-minute warning. All right, Cheryl, I've added that to the drive, and I can share that too if you want me to.
I would love you to. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Hi, Lori.
I'm on staff and I need to recruit 2 people. So finally, since
Start here in a minute. It just keeps dinging there. Good. Alan, I get to count all these for our district, right? As far as attendance.
Sure. Yeah, anything you say.
So Jared, the dings are just someone being admitted to the room.
Someone finally joining, but I'm getting, I don't know if you can hear the dings that I get when someone goes to the waiting room. So I get a double ding when they come in and then when they finally connect. So, but there, that's good. We got quite a few. So I'm sure being able to join remotely after the snow is probably is everybody breathing a little bit better. Okay. Well, I'll watch this. It's slowed down for just a second. So appreciate everybody signing on, tuning in. I'm Jared Olszewski. I'm the district commissioner for the Old Ephraim district. For those of we're up in the northern end of the state. I'm up in Brigham City. We did not get the snow that everybody else got. The mountains did, but I'm not complaining. I didn't have to shovel it. I'm glad it's going to above the reservoirs where we need it. So, and hopefully it just keeps coming, but hopefully everybody's been safe and warm. We're going to get started. We want to give you as much time as we can in the breakouts. Our staff has got some great information for you. So I'll be watching the waiting room, but Nelson Palmer, one of my ADCs, has graciously accepted to give the opening prayer. So Nelson, if you'll unmute, because I cannot find you in the sea of participants here. So
I got it. Our dear kind Heavenly Father, we are grateful that we can meet together as scouters across the state, and as we learn from each other, help us that we move able to take what we learn to strengthen the youth within our jurisdictions, and help us that we may be able to be an influence for good in their lives, and also in the lives of the others that come in contact, that that scouting will be able to grow, and that we may be able to use this growth to build good character for youth. And help us this night to be able to learn things that we can apply. This we pray in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
thank you. All right. So we'll have our opening with the pledge, oath, and law. A video that might be familiar with at this point. Right.
Those in uniform, please salute. Those who are not, put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight.
A Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent.
And then we've asked Dana Dana Webster to lead us in the outdoor code.
As an American, I will do my best
to be clean in my outdoor manners, to be careful with fire, to be considerate in the outdoors, and to be conservation minded.
Thank you very much. How many of your districts get the actions to go along with it? So
Jim Bridger District does.
that's good. I didn't know there were some until I met our wonderful Cub Scout roundtable staff. So in a wonderful way for the youth to remember those. So all right. So as we have some announcements, and then a couple people will chime in to give theirs. One thing I will let you know is that over my shoulder here is a QR code. If you scan that QR code with your phones, it should take you to the Google Drive that has tonight's handouts. I'm going to share the link also in the chat right now, and I'll put that in there a couple of times. Just will come in so they can see that. But we try to make everything available to you, and hopefully that link works. I've tested it a couple times and it seems to work. So as far as announcements, there are some basic first aid, CPR, and AED classes that are coming up January 21st in Ogden and February 11th in Orem. There's also the next round of Trainer's Edge starting up February 2nd in Ogden, February 18th in Orem, and March 4th at Camp Tracy. And I believe that's good for 2 years, but I don't quote me on that one. If someone can confirm that or correct it, throw it in the chat, that would be great. Scouting for food. This starts on February 11th. So this is one we want to make sure that we get that information out to our units and get everybody geared up for. There's obviously a great need right now for that. And so a way that we can really make an impact positively in our communities. So University of Scouting, this is March 11th. And this is going to be down in West Valley at the Utah Cultural Celebration Center. If you sign up before March 3rd, it's $25. The price will go up after that. There's like 54 classes available. I know Mike Perkins is working with that and putting together a good staff, and really going to be a quality event. Really encourage you to come if you're a commissioner, get that out to your units and take advantage of that. One of the classes is fly casting, so that one might be one I find myself in that afternoon, but there's something for everybody. So please come and support our University of Scouting. It's Klondike Derby season coming up, so please watch the calendar or check it out for your district or council calendars to see when your district is having it. But that's also going to be a topic of discussion for the Scouts, BSA, and venturing. Rebecca, I think you were asking about the University of Scouting. It's March 11th. March 11th. Let's see. Okay, now I want to turn the time over, as we're talking about Klondike Derbies and adventure. I want to turn the time over to Cheryl Winterton. She's going to talk to us about the Best in Snow coming up.
So February 3rd through 5th at Camp Tracy, we have the 3rd annual Best in Snow. We have done this for a couple of years, and there's a flyer. The kids have all had a great time that have shown up. Some of the details are check-in will be from 5 to 7. Actually, the flyer says 7 to 10, so we'll go with that. If you want to show up earlier than that, just let me know. We'll see what we can do about letting you in. Cabins are available first come, first serve. So, if you can't show up early, you might want to come prepared to camp to sleep in the snow. If there's any young ladies that are coming, as long as we have space available, we'll stay in the admin building. The cabins will be listed by age so that we can make sure we get as many people in there as possible. Some of the activities we have planned is the shooting sports. People have been gracious enough to agree to come up, and we're going to be shooting some 22 rifles. And for those that are venturing age and older, we're going to do some 22 pistols. We're going to make the snowshoeing and the cross-country shooting available, or cross-country skiing, excuse me, cross-country skiing available. All that equipment will be available. And so your units will be able to come check that out. Venturing age youth and up, let me make sure that's said, unless you contact me before, and we'll see if we can fit you in. Friday night, if you would come and bring some board games or some other indoor games, we will have some fun inside the admin building. And as far as food goes, we're providing Cracker Barrels Friday night and Saturday night, and lunch or breakfast and dinner on Saturday, lunch on Saturday, and if you stay through Sunday, the food is on your unit. If you have any questions, please contact me. My email address is on the flyer. The registration is not up yet, but I'm hoping to have it up by Friday. It should be a great time had by all. If you have any questions, again, please contact me. I'll put my email address in the link. And I turn the time back over to Jared.
Okay, thank you so much. That sounds like a lot of fun, and hopefully we'll have a lot of snow for it. Any of us that have had one of our youth go to NYLT and come back to our units can testify of the effectiveness of the training and the change in them. And I know that with my own son, something that I saw improve, all aspects of their lives too. So really encourage that. There's also Wood Badge, September 7th and 9th and 15th and 16th at Camp Mapledale. Yes, I will always tell people to go to Wood Badge. And if you haven't been there for a while, it's a new syllabus. You can go back again, refresh. So, all right.
Jared?
Yeah, great.
Can I ask Aubrey a question? We had Troop 126 members who have been to NYLT who would like to be on staff. Is there a way that we can access application to be on staff?
You would probably have to talk to Kathy Mills about that, since she's manning most of the staffing. Though I'm pretty certain we've closed it since now, but I would contact Kathy Mills just in case.
She is at the Council Service Center.
But now there's at least 4 active.
No, she's the Scoutmaster over the NYLT course.
It's your decision.
Volunteer course director.
Yeah, you've got 4 active priests.
Okay, I wonder if she can post contact information so that we can.
Yep. Cheryl just threw that into the chat. So
thank you very much.
Teachers, you want to move on?
That is all the announcements that I'm aware of. Is there anything that I'm missing that you know of, Alan, or any of the other DCs or?
Not that I can think of, but appreciate everybody being here. We've got a lot of people finishing up rechartering and a lot of stuff going on. We know it's a busy time, but we appreciate you being here.
Yeah, and just right after the holidays. So we did hit 100 right now, so that's great. We're triple digits for attendance, and hopefully we get some more. Okay, so what we're going to do is going to we'll have the Cubs break out, or we'll have the Cubs as one group, and they're going to stay here in the main section, and we're going to open up a breakout room for Scouts, BSA, and venturing. We're going to combine those two, and where Scott is going to be talking about winter camping. So we're not going to come back again at the end. Once the presentation, the discussion's over, we're just going to have them tell you goodbye. And again, thank you for coming. And QR code for the handouts. I'll throw the link in again, and in both sections too, so you can do it that way. All right. So again, Cubs are going to stay here. And Scouts, BSA is going to go to the breakout room. So, and we'll let you guys choose. So, wait. Okay.
Let's see how many.
Jared, just let us know when we can go ahead and start.
All right. I think I got it.
Did you unmute it?
Yes, we're unmuted now. Okay,
Okay,
let's-
Tori's down in their house.
Okay, so I would like to go to the Cubs breakout room. Is this one it, or do we have to?
You are here.
Okay.
How are you doing, April?
beautiful.